Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is January the 4th, 2012, and I'm very happy today because my friend Richard Ramos is here. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Mr. Bing. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for being here today. And Richard and I just finished working together. We got about an hour in on a good lesson, and so I've asked him to be kind enough to come on Bill Bing's Trumpet Talk to talk about his specialty, which is mariachi playing. And tell me, what group are you playing in now?
Right now, I freelance, and
Freelance.
I've been playing with Mariachi Los Camperos.
Mariachi Los Camperos. In addition to which, you also do studio engineering.
Yes, correct.
Right, and freelance in the salsa world as well.
Yes, when possible.
Whenever possible, sure. So, but what I'm most interested in talking about right now is the mariachi style. And I've been fortunate to have quite a few students who play mariachi, and I have great respect for the mariachi musician. I've learned that it's not only a way of playing, but to many people it's a way of life. It's a culture.
Yes, it is.
Right. And so tell me, is that how you got started? Is it something that you as a young man or even as a boy were listening to? Is that how you got involved in the mariachi?
Yeah, I pretty much grew up with mariachi music, and all my family were all from Mexico. So,
Cool.
it's a typical traditional music.
Right. Did you listen to any
so-
other? Like, did you listen to banda, mariachi? Which was it mostly mariachi?
Mainly mariachi for me.
Yes.
We're from Jalisco, so
Oh, okay.
so that's
Big
like
town.
that's like
Very
the
cool.
big
Very cool.
music there.
And so, when you were younger, you played trumpet, and you gradually incorporated the mariachi style. Did you start off playing mariachi? Did you start off just sort of playing trumpet in school, and gradually integrated the mariachi style into your trumpet playing?
Well, yeah. Well, my first instrument was piano, and from there I kind of took in a lot of styles. I would like to think.
Yes.
And when I got into high school, I started. I picked up the trumpet, and. Yeah, I didn't first actually start playing mariachi right away.
Yes.
I kind of started with a little bit of technique of
Yes.
classical or jazz and
Right.
stuff like that. From then on, I really started getting into playing mariachi, and it just takes time and practice to kind
Yes.
of get into that.
Well, the mariachi style is, well, play a little bit of us, if you wouldn't mind, a little mariachi style, and then maybe we can ask you some specific questions, or I can ask you some specific questions.
Okay.
What are you going to play for us?
I'll play the two called Tres Días.
Tres Días.
Tres Días, yes.
All right, good. Nice, that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Really nice. That sounds great. But one of the things that's clearly unique about the mariachi style is the vibrato. And,
Yeah,
right,
it has a lot to do with it. Yeah.
And so, but is it always the same kind of, like in jazz we have maybe a vibrato that's a little slower sometimes, like on a ballad? Would you change the vibrato to fit a different song?
Yes. It definitely changes with the mood of the song, what time also that you're into.
Right.
It varies from trumpet player, of course.
Right.
But yeah, like you wouldn't use the same vibrato like in a son or in a ranchera as you would as.
Can you
in a
give us an
ballad.
example of that?
Sure. So this tune called Sabor a mí.
One of my favorites. Great. So beautiful. It really is nice. Yeah, it's just one of my favorite songs, and you played it so beautifully. And clearly it was a different kind of a vibrato, wasn't it? It was a slower vibrato, more and more like almost it's almost like a jazz musician might play a ballad, and it is a ballad, right?
Yes, it is. It is. Yes.
In its own way. So. How did you get to train yourself to? Because that vibrato is not something that comes natural to me. That's for sure. If I were to play that kind of vibrato, what kind of practice would I have to do?
Well, as far as what I have used that has helped me out for practicing has been like the terms that we talked earlier, like going with twos and triplets and.
Can you show us?
Oh, I'll show you.
Thanks. Yes. So that, like anything else, it has to be practiced really to be done correctly.
Yes, it does, and there's a lot of people that go by the meter of the song.
Yes.
So
interesting.
For example, it's like pa 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 pa. Usually the vibrato will be ba wa 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 ma 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 ma. But there's, I mean, it varies because most people just say, "Oh, I'll do the vibrato how I feel or what I feel at the time."
Sure, sure. So, well, that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Now, which group are you playing in now?
Mariachi Los Camperos.
And you just played a gig with an orchestra, right?
Yes, we were in Dallas in December 6th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And what was the occasion?
It's a concert called Fiesta Navidad. Mm-hmm. That is put on by Mariachi Los Camperos del Vaticano on during the holidays.
Wonderful.
And we were in Dallas with the Dallas Symphony, and we also did 2 shows here at the Santa Clarita at the College of the Canyons Performing Arts Center.
Oh, wonderful. And
at Sergestrom Hall in Costa Mesa.
Oh, nice. Big halls.
So yeah, it was great.
What fun!
It was full houses in all of them.
And what is the tradition of the mariachi? What you wear? You have a special kind of an outfit you guys wear when you're playing the mariachi, right?
Yeah, it is. Some people confuse them as like charros, which are technically cowboys,
right?
But it's a little bit different for mariachi. We have what we call the traje de charro, but we have botonadura, what it's called, which are usually made out of silver, and each individual one is made for either the whole band, like so we all have matching suits. They're all like the same color, matching bows, hats, everything.
Nice.
So it's a little bit different. There's 2-piece suits, 3-piece suits. It really depends. I guess who you're playing with and what.
That's nice. It helps to distinguish the group too.
Yes, it does. Yes, there's various groups that have very traditional, just black. Right. And there's some that have even red, yellow, green, different kinds.
What if you get called to a mariachi gig and they've got a certain particular kind of style with their costume or with their outfit? Do you have to borrow one, or is there a generic kind of a mariachi outfit that you might be able to wear?
The generic one, which is the one that is called we usually call cajon, is just a black one.
Okay, great. So everybody's got one.
Yeah, white shirt, black suit, and we always have. Everybody has a red and a white bow.
Nice.
And usually when you go to gigs and it's somebody you don't know, or you work with, every now and then, then you just know, it's gonna be a black suit.
I see.
There's some groups that have white suits also, which is also very common. Sometimes they do combinations: white jacket, black bottoms. It depends.
Interesting.
But
yeah. And I know that. The mariachi groups in Los Angeles are very popular, and one of my students, who's Cindy Shea, won a Grammy Award a couple of years ago for her mariachi group, Mariachi Divas, and she's got her own style too.
Yes, she does.
And a very good player as well, and so does every group has its own kind of a style. If I were to listen to your group, listen to Cindy's group, or listen to Mariachi del Sol, something like that, I would be able to tell the difference if I was really listening carefully.
Well, yeah, I mean, actually, the year that they won the Grammy is the year that Camperos won the same. I think they share the same Grammy, yeah.
The same group you're in?
Yeah, the same group. Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, so
I got 2 Grammy Award winning groups.
They are.
That's very cool, man. So anything else that we should know about mariachi before we finish up?
Well, I mean, it's a music that it has I guess a music from the heart, so to speak. Just like any genre,
Yes.
Jazz is very heartfelt, I would think. And, if you play the blues and you're in a different mood, you're gonna play it differently.
Interesting.
So I think it's mariachi is very much like that too. You try to transmit what you feel to your audience. And you know, it's a very rustic style, and
it's really beautiful.
Yes.
And if you haven't listened to much mariachi, I highly recommend you go do, because it is really something that's kind of special, and it is very emotional music. It's really great to listen to. So and fun too, right?
Yes,
I've been to mariachi
fun.
concerts, and people have a great time.
Oh yes, it's always fun.
It is fun. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Richard.
Well, thank you, Mr. B.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Richard, I forgot to ask you your email in case some people wanted to get in touch with you to learn more about mariachi or trumpet playing or whatever it is that you do, okay?
Oh, sure, of course.
So what is your email address?
My email is rramos8@me.com.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.